is approaching, and if you need a good stocking stuffer for Christmas, I have just the thing for you. My good friend Robert Robinson is here.
Hi.
Gospel sensation, the Black Pomerati, is here with us today on Crossroads. And you have a new Christmas CD out, and that's what I'm getting for all my friends for stocking stuffers this Christmas season. What's on that new CD?
Actually, just, you know, some old good holiday favorites that I'm gospelizing, kind of doing my own way. My gospel choir, the Twin Cities Community Gospel Choir, is doing some backup on it. Jamar Esau and Triad for Christ are doing some backup on it. Holly Collison is kind of like my guest singer on the album, so she's doing some vocals with me, and it kind of has a little bit of everything, some real strong gospel sounds, some classical sounds, a little jazz, a little this. It's just something that I think will be very tasteful for anybody that loves music.
Wow, and you are just a fixture in the Twin Cities community, worldwide actually, and we kind of take you for granted sometimes because you're here and you're singing and you've got this dynamic voice. How did it all start for you, developing your gift for music?
Well, in the church, you know, my father's a minister, my mother's an evangelist, missionary, and I grew up in the Church of God in Christ, still am Church of God in Christ, and when my father became a pastor, that's when it, you know, things got a little bit more strong in terms of singing. I was working with the church choir, and later that developed into traveling and doing things with other groups and choirs that I worked with along the way. And then eventually I just started getting so many phone calls to do all these different programs that I decided maybe there is a message here. Maybe I could do this for a living. And so I was about 28, 29, maybe 30 years old, and I decided to quit my job and see what I could do. And I haven't.
It's scary though. You're stepping out there, you're saying, I don't want this steady paycheck. Let me put that steady paycheck on the back burner and see what's out there. How hard was that for you?
That's very difficult. Very difficult. And you know, my mother prayed for me because she was like, baby, don't quit that day job.
You need those benefits.
Hold on to the day job. But I told Mama, I said, you know, I'm young enough that if I make this choice now and it doesn't work, I'm man enough to say it didn't work and go back and get me a day job.
Right.
But I've been very blessed that it has been good for me, and every year just seems like things get better and better, and I'm very grateful.
Now, what's your inspiration? I know God is a focus behind a lot of your music. What inspires you?
You know, life. And when I just look around and I see how blessed I am, in spite of all of the things that I could complain about, I see how blessed I am, and I use that as a springboard to, you know, to get me moving every day. It's really not that hard to see how blessed you are when you look around you, because there's always somebody a little less fortunate than you are, and when you can, or when you have a gift that you can share with somebody that will encourage them, inspire them, I think you're responsible to share that gift, and I think I've been given that gift in my music to share with others, and so I'm inspired, I'm challenged by that, and I'm trying to fulfill that as part of the life that I have on this earth.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, because we had Luther Vandross pass away, we had Gerald Levert pass away. Nobody's approached you and said, hey, we want you to do this R&B CD, you have a great voice, you know, you could be the next Gerald Levert or the next Luther Vandross, because there is a market for brothers, older brothers singing to older women who can sing. Have you ever been tempted like that before?
You know, no, not really. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Luther Vandross and stuff, and I have sung some of it, but and I'm very much respected, but I'm not sure if my voice would work for that. You know, I'm just church.
Yeah.
I'm a little too churchy for them people. You know, I scare them half to death. You know, I just get right in the middle of a Luther Vandross song and say the wrong thing. You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
Jesus.
Or
and
squall, and you know, it just would be all over. So I'm like out of here.
So God is the message that you're sending out to people. And what do you want your music to do ultimately? When I buy the Christmas CD for my friends and I send it out as stocking stuffers, what do you hope they get from your music? I
think people, we all as human beings, don't recognize how blessed we really are. We don't take enough time to focus and to just calm ourselves and see that we are blessed. and that I can make it in the midst of my struggle. I have made it up until now, and throwing in the towel is not an option. Moving forward is what we have to do. And I'm hoping that the messages and the styles of the songs will just, bring people to an attitude of recognizing that there is a higher power, that there is a God that cares about us all, and that I can make it. I can do this thing.
And I'm so glad you're here. We are going to bless our viewing audience with some of your vocals, and this is one of the songs on your CD.
Yeah,
what's the name of it that you're going to be singing?
The name of the song is called Don't Let Go, and it's on the Faith Project.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Spirit of God moved upon me. Time and time again, you taught me to see I could speak to every mountain in my life. When hard times pressed in, I didn't know that your mercy and grace continue to flow. I believed when I heard your voice say, don't let go, don't let go, you'll overcome if you don't let go, don't let go, don't let go, just hold my hand and don't let go. I've been there before. I don't want to go back to those places in life when I got off track. I'm holding to the one thing that sets me free. I've seen it before, don't want it again. Don't plan to return to what's already been. He said, listen, and I'll keep you, but don't let go. Oh, no, no, you will overcome if you don't let go. Don't let go. No, no. Oh, just hold my hand and don't let go. Just in time, you came into my life. There were so many times you came to my rescue. Just like the time sleep in the boat and the winds began to blow, you woke up and said to the winds, peace be still, winds don't blow. You will overcome. Just hang in there and don't let it go. Don't you do